Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning into another video. And as always, if you are new, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn the post notification bell on, and make sure you share my videos with other people so that they can see my videos as well. So for today's video, I am going to be testing out the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. So if you want to know my opinion on this foundation, and I will also be trying out this concealer as well. I'm not sure if the concealer is new, but it is new to me. So if you guys want to know how I feel about this foundation and this concealer, then keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a new makeup video, and I did go by Sephora over the weekend. So I went to Sephora this weekend and I went with the intentions of getting two foundations. However, they did not have the other foundation that I wanted to try out. So let me get out the goodies and, you know, get this out of the way without making all the noise first. Okay, so I pulled my phone out because I also kind of want to give you a little rundown of, you know, what the products are for and what they do. So I went to Sephora and these are the two products that I got. I did get another one, but I wanted to show these two first. So the first thing we have is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Undetectable Longwear Foundation. And then I also picked up the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Self-Setting Concealer. So when it comes to the foundation, I picked up the shade 4Y60, which is Warm Almond. And just to like give you like the background behind the shade, it is for tan to deep skin with yellow undertones. So I told you guys before on my channel that whenever I, you know, purchase a new foundation or I am in the market for a new foundation, and if it's through Sephora, I usually go to the shade finder to find my shade, and then normally I will always get an exact match depending on what I'm buying. Or in this case, this was the closest match to my foundation shade, and I don't know how many they have in total, but I will put that on the screen when I figure that out. And so I went with this one because I do have a compact foundation, which is like a powder foundation, and I believe I have this same exact color, so it should match fine, but we will see throughout this video. And then like I said, I want to give you guys the rundown about the foundation. So this is supposed to be an undetectable liquid foundation that blurs and covers imperfections for up to 24 hours, powdered by a micro skin system that syncs with the skin for true to skin finish. And this is also a medium coverage. The finish is natural and the formula is liquid, which I will show you guys in a second. So I think I've heard people say that you can build it up because it is medium, not full coverage. But I'm excited to try this because, you know, I do have some discoloration on my skin from past or post acne scarring. So I'm excited to see how this foundation works out. And then this is the packaging. It's super pretty. I love how it's just simple and it has this cute like nude top to it. And it does have a pump, which is always a plus. I do not want to be pouring out my foundation, like just dumping it out, because that can be a mess. So like I said, I also picked up the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Self-Correcting Concealer. This is what the concealer looks like, and I picked up the shade Golden Sand, which is for medium skin with slightly golden undertones. So like I said, I will put how many shades they have on the screen when I, you know, go and do my editing, but they do not have like a big range of concealers like Fenty Beauty does. And I kind of just, when I pick my concealers, I kind of just base it off of what I picked for my Fenty Beauty. So I believe my Fenty Beauty is like tan to medium or medium to tan. I can't remember which way it goes, but I go off of that and then do the undertone as well, like golden undertone or neutral undertone. So those are the two shades that I usually choose between. So hopefully this works as well, because I, you know, will have to return it if it does not work. So I also just wanted to show you guys, it's not a part of the video, but I did pick up this Summer Fridays lip butter balm in the vanilla scent, I guess. And I don't know, every time I go in Sephora, I always want to pick up this lip balm because I just always see it and I'm like, the packaging is so cute. Which, I'm a sucker for packaging, I already told you guys. And I love a good lip balm, lip butter, like anything to make my lips soft. So I don't know, it was an impulsive buy only because they didn't have the other foundation that I wanted. So yeah, I am super excited to try this foundation. So if you want to see, you know, how I feel about the foundation, or if it works for me, if it covers up my scars, then just keep watching. So I normally never do my brows on camera, but I'm just gonna speed through this part because why not? I don't do anything special. I am going to go in with my Anastasia Brow Freeze as always. So while I let that sit for a second, I am going to go in with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And as you can see, I like this primer, so I am going to invest in the bigger primer. And then just throw this in my travel bag. Okay, so now we are going to go in with the foundation, and I'm trying to decide how I want to apply this. I think I'm gonna pump on my hand, on the back of my hand. So that's 2 pumps. And then I am going to take it like this. So I'm gonna go in with 2 more pumps. And then I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush, or this is the Morphe M439 brush. So this is just 1 layer of the foundation, and from my mirror I still can kind of see a little bit of the color peeking through, so I am going to go in with another layer. But I watched Maya Galore on here on YouTube, and she was saying that when you go in with a second layer, you should use the butt of your beauty blender, because it helps add another layer to the foundation instead of, I guess, going in with a brush again. So I am going to do 2 pumps on the back of my hand again, and then I am just going to take the butt of my beauty blender and kind of go in. So let's talk about the coverage so far. So far the foundation shade looks like a pretty good match to me. Like I said, it was a closest match shade for me, so it looks pretty good to me. So yeah, while that like sit and oxidizes, I guess we'll be able to tell like later on throughout the video. So next I am going to go in with my concealer, and like I said, I picked up the shade 34, which is Golden Sand, I believe. So I am going to be testing this out as well, and hopefully I picked a good match. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. So now I'm going to set that with my translucent setting powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and complete the rest of my face. I will come back at the end of the video and give you guys my opinion about the foundation and about the concealer. So last I'm gonna go in with my Becca Highlighter in Champagne Pop. I can't open it and show y'all because it's like all cracked and broken, so yeah. Y'all, I am in love. I'm in love. Again, I am in the shade 4Y60, and that is Warm Almond. Yes, that is Warm Almond, and I'm in love. I will say for my highlighter, up here, like at the top of my cheekbones, you can kind of see a little bit of my dark spots just because I did go and apply a lighter shade on top of that. So that did kind of play a part in kind of like showing a little bit, making it a little bit more visible. But I don't mind it, being that it is medium coverage. It does also kind of conceal and cover, you know, imperfections. And like I said, when I applied the first layer, you still had a little bit peeking through, but when I went in and applied the second layer, it did apply enough coverage for my liking. And for me personally, I like my foundation to be skin-like. So whether you know if I have foundation on or not, it doesn't really bother me. But I'm just gonna be honest, a lot of people, when they compliment me on my makeup, they always tell me how it looks like me and it doesn't look cakey, or I don't have too much on. And they always ask, like, how do you get your makeup to not look like you are doing too much? So the only thing I can really say is try to stay at the medium coverage to light coverage if you can, if you don't have any light skin trouble. For me, this is perfect, and I'm so glad that I found this foundation, or not found it, but I'm so glad a lot of people that are dealing with the same issues as myself kind of like put me onto this foundation, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have went to go purchase it or try it out myself. And I'm so glad, because now I don't only have to use my Fenty foundation. We'll save that for another video. We're just talking about makeup forever today. So I'm glad I found that. Now I have something I can alternate in between whenever I just want to change up my foundation a little bit. So I like the foundation, and I hope you guys can see and can tell, and maybe go out and get it yourself. Like I said, use the Sephora like shade match if you can, to help you find your shade. And it's another site that you can try too if you don't own like any higher end makeup. I'll put it on the screen, and it also helps you out as well. So I'll put that on the screen because I don't remember off the top of my head. But let's move on to the concealer. So as you can see, the concealer does brighten the under eye. If I wasn't dealing with hyperpigmentation, I probably would have went a little bit more heavier, but I like it, so it doesn't bother me. It gives what I want it to give. So I probably could go back and get another shade just to have like two of them to go through, like one for very highlighting purposes, which is this one, and then another one just to kind of keep it toned down. But for the most part, I really like the foundation. I like the concealer. So yeah, I'm not gonna be wearing it for 24 hours, but I'll wear it long enough, and then I will probably make like an Instagram reel or something, or I will probably do like something under my post to kind of let you guys know how the foundation held up over time, and I will let you guys know there. So if you aren't following me on my Instagram, make sure you follow me on my Instagram. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video, and leave me some comments down below just to interact with your girl, because I want to talk to you guys too. And yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys enjoyed.